Do you know what? I read that channel. I didn't read that channel. No, this is the channel. I read the title. Again, if you've been following me, which I'm really, really, truly, truly grateful for, so thank you so much for being one of my subscribers to the channel. You'll get used to me messing up the language, everything else. What I meant to say relating to this title is that they're with someone else, but thinking about you. And then the human me rolled my eyes up because, yeah, I'm not going to allow my stuff to get into the reading because it's more about you and what this means for you. So let me pull some cards out and then we will have a look at the whole situation of why is it they're with somebody and then thinking of you, apart from the fact that you're a beautiful person, they want to be with you. Let me just do the cards rather than go straight into the reading. So 2 seconds and I'll be back. It's funny, I was choosing the cards and as you know, I channel the messages. It's not just about the tarots. And while I was choosing the cards, the things that came up were the word coward. Now, coward can mean quite a few things in quite a few ways and stuff, but in this particular case, they're being a coward because they're not taking responsibility. They're not facing up to the situation or their current situation. And I will say it, but I know that the cards will reveal other things as well. But it kind of feels like they're keeping you on hold. And I'm really hoping that that's not the case and that you are living your life and you're doing what you need to do and all of that kind of thing. And you're even open to, you know, someone else coming through. I don't like it. But again, I did say I'm not going to allow the human side of me to get into this reading and then just give you the information that you need that will help you. Maybe that coward streak that they've currently got going on will actually change, where they will do something and they will step up. So let me get all the cards. The cards are out. And I have to say that I am smiling because even with all of the questions which we've got right in front of us, so lots and lots of swords basically means that there's lots of unanswered questions and answers, lots of confusion with regards to which direction decisions to make on both sides, because on their side, it's about the situation they're in, it's about the fact that they're with somebody else and are developing and have got feelings for you and what to do with that. And with regards to your side, it's very much about, do I want to stay in this energy? Because I'm not going to say situation, because I kind of feel that you're not together at the moment. So that's why I won't say it's a situation, but it's more to do with the energy of hope, the energy of maybe having some kind of faith in this person that they're going to step up and they're going to do something. So all of those kinds of things is basically what I'm seeing on your side. But what I'm also seeing on your side is that, the card I will show you is the Five of Swords, and it's basically the angel holding the swords with you being told off. And that, I will basically say that, loose hair, is your guides, are your ancestors, maybe you judging yourself, maybe it's your friends and other people judging you and the situation and what's going on. But whatever it is, there's a lot of shame, there's a lot of guilt, there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of ofs. That's basically what I'm picking up. There is a lot of ofs, and all of that is clouding your judgment, clouding you to be able to make decisions and have some kind of clarity that can really help you. So that's the current situation. As I said, the cards, apart from the feelings, emotions, and everything else that have got caught up in this basket, are actually really positive. So let's talk about the fact that they're with someone. I'm picking up that you don't actually know that, but your intuition has kind of been nudging and saying that to you. So I feel that you've, like we do, we all have that sixth sense, whether we follow it or not. And me being a coach, I'm all about the sixth sense. So definitely check out all the links in my bio for more information, guidance, everything. But back to the reading. So in terms of the sixth sense, you know you are picking that up. You know that this person that you are developing feelings for is not being wholeheartedly truthful to you. In some ways, I kind of feel, and this is where that responsibility and coward thing comes in, because part of them is that if they tell you the truth, they will lose you. Not that they're with you or have you, that they will lose you, but it's also the how do I end the current in order to move forward? So that, depending on how you want to take it, could be a positive, could be frustration, or could be a negative, because within that sentence that I just had coming through, it's given clarity that they don't want to be with the current person they're with. So I don't know if that's a hooray moment for you or not, but it's more about how do they then break up with this person while not losing you in the process, and then ultimately being with you. That seems so complicated, doesn't it? It feels like chess moves, that one thing has to move in order for the other to happen, in order for the other to happen. But the time frame that they've got going on in their head is that the breakup happens. Of course, breakups are never easy, and it's not going to be simple, and they know that, because this person that they are with definitely are not going to be, what's the thing Gwyneth Paltrow said? Something uncoupling? That it was a happy uncoupling? I can't think of the correct word. I'll put it this way. You are not, or they, your person of interest is definitely not going to be having a happy uncoupling with the current person they're with. They know that there will be a lot of drama. They know there will be a lot of pain. They know there will be a lot of backlash in terms of more verbal and emotional as opposed to any other truly negative. But when you're in pain and you're hurt, then that's backlash enough. So they know that that's what they're going to create if they go forward and say they're not. Sorry, the holding, that they're not responding to you guys isn't because I don't know the words, I don't know what's coming through. It's just that there are so many emotions and everything else coming through that I kind of get, as soon as I want to say the words, there's just so much that comes into it that it basically puts a hold on things. So, as I was saying, your person of interest likes the person but is not necessarily in love with the person. They know that in order to do this breakup is going to be hard on both sides. That is, and this is probably where the word the coward came in right at the beginning, because they don't know what to do. So that's their situation, that's their energy, that's their creation. What does that mean for you? And what are the cards saying? And I have always said to you, the cards are positive. So what the cards are basically saying to you is that ultimately the decision is yours. You have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is somebody who is certain, somebody who is a decision maker, somebody who cuts through all of the bullshit, all of that crappiness. Not necessarily somebody who just sees everything in black and white, because things aren't black and white. There's lots of grey in the middle and stuff. So, but somebody who's wise, and this is who you are. So in terms of this particular person, it's very much that you need to make that decision for you. You need to make that decision for you of whether you are prepared to wait for this person. And when I say wait, we are not looking at years and years and years down the line. We are looking at months down the line. But in order for them to progress this, they have to. And you notice the authority in my word of have to, because this is coming from your guides, angels, ancestors, whatever you want to call it. They have to be honest with you prior to you guys being together. This person is bringing more chaos into your life than anything else. And even the human me coach wants to say, just hold off for a little bit more longer. There is somebody better, more suited coming along. But again, ultimately, what I've always said to you is that the decision is yours. If you have been following me, and if you haven't, then everything is in my bio for you to be able to book links to my shop. And also, please do remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, because that helps my channel, that helps me, but also it helps me to know that you guys are appreciating and enjoying this content. I almost said concert. I'm not. It's not a concert. Content. And with all of that said, reading, which will be my next one. Have a good day. Bye.